You're standing in front of the mirror. Maybe it's at home, maybe in a shop. You feel this strange pull to do it, to pierce your nose. And when it's done, something shifts, not on the outside, but deep inside, like part of you just woke up. Could a simple nose piercing carry a deeper message? Could it mean something spiritually specific? Maybe you've always wanted one, but never knew why. Maybe you got it without thinking, and now you're starting to wonder, what if there's more to it? What if it's a sign? Is your nose pierced? Left or right? And did anything in your life change after? I really want to know. Share your story in the comments. I read them all. Let's talk about the spiritual meanings behind a nose piercing. Yes, left side and right side, they mean different things. And throughout history, they've been more than just fashion. They've been symbols, warnings, even invitations to step into another version of yourself. First, the left side. If your piercing sits on that part of your face, it may carry the energy of the feminine. That side is tied to your inner world, your emotions, your intuition, even your maternal energy. Many believe a left side nose piercing signals deeper sensitivity, a tuning in, like you're more connected to how you feel and what your body is trying to tell you. It might also suggest that healing is happening. Ancient traditions thought the left nostril was linked to reproductive health, but beyond the physical, it can signal healing in your relationships, your identity, and even your creativity. It's like your soul is making space for both softness and strength. Now, what about the right side? That's considered the masculine, the outer world. It's about action, focus, protection. People who pierce the right nostril may be stepping into power, reclaiming their voice, saying, "This is who I am," without apology. The energy of a right side piercing can spark courage. It might show up when you're ready to be seen, to speak up, to stop doubting your place in the world. It's not about aggression, it's about claiming your space. But there's more. There are deeper layers beyond left and right. A nose piercing can represent a spiritual initiation. Think of it like crossing a threshold, before and after. You're not the same, even if it felt like a simple act. On an energetic level, something begins, a new chapter, a new identity, a shedding of the old. It can also be about reclaiming control. If you've ever felt like your life wasn't yours, this tiny piece of metal could be a way of saying, "This body belongs to me." It's a whisper of rebellion, yes, but also of self-possession, a reminder that you get to choose how you move through the world. Sometimes a nose piercing shows up when you're stepping into your truth. Not the version others expect from you, but the one you've always known deep down. It doesn't always come with a loud announcement. Sometimes it's just a quiet yes to yourself. In some cultures, a nose piercing is linked to marriage and commitment. But spiritually speaking, that commitment doesn't have to be to another person. It can be a promise to your path, to your soul's calling, to what you know you need, even if no one else understands it. And then there's pain. There's no getting around it. Piercing your nose hurts. And that pain, it matters. It's part of the meaning. Spiritually, pain is often part of initiation, a kind of mark that says, "I'm willing to feel this. I'm willing to grow." Sometimes the piercing happens right after heartbreak, or a loss, or the end of something huge. And it's not random. It's a quiet ritual, a way to mark the shift from then to now. a declaration that even though something ended, you're still here. Different, yes, but not broken. It can also be about protection. In some traditions, the piercing is believed to shield against negative energy, to keep your energy field strong. If yours came during a time when you felt exposed or vulnerable, it might have been your spirit's way of putting up boundaries, quietly, beautifully. Now, here's something interesting. In energy work, the nose is tied to breath, and breath is tied to life force. So when you pierce your nose, you're not just decorating your face, you're touching that sacred channel of breath. That means something. It could be a sign that you're learning to breathe again, after stress, after chaos, after disconnecting from your body. The piercing says, I'm here, in this body, in this breath, in this moment. Other times, a nose piercing marks the beginning of spiritual awakening. Maybe you didn't even know why you did it. Maybe you saw someone else with one and felt drawn. But after it happened, things started shifting. You saw things more clearly. You felt more present. That's not a coincidence. This little symbol on your face, it's like a lighthouse, a reminder on your body of who you are and who you're becoming. Some people say a nose piercing helps them feel grounded, more embodied, less in their head, especially when life gets loud. The weight of it, no matter how small, becomes an anchor, a way to stay close to yourself. It can also be about breaking cycles, especially family ones. If you grew up in a home where certain things weren't allowed and you chose to pierce your nose anyway, that's spiritual. That's you saying, the line ends here. I get to live a life that feels like mine. And then, maybe the most mysterious of all, a nose piercing can be a soul mark, a sign from another lifetime, a symbol that follows you through your incarnations. You may not remember the details, but your spirit does. And that pull you felt, that knowing, that was you remembering. So, whether yours is new or old, left or right, silver or gold, know this. It's never just a piercing. Not really. It's a moment where your spirit left a trail, a mark, a sign that you were waking up, taking your place, becoming who you already were on the inside. Maybe yours came after a breakup, or during a quiet moment when you felt brave, or while laughing with a friend and saying, why not? Whatever the reason, it matters, even if you didn't know it at the time. So the next time you notice it in the mirror, pause. Let yourself remember. Let your body speak. There's something sacred about honoring the moment you said yes to yourself, even if it was just a whisper, even if it hurt a little, especially then.